Northeast Methodist Hospital has overseen San Antonio's healthcare needs for 21 years. As San Antonio prospered, Northeast Methodist needed to adapt to accommodate the growing community. In late 2002, planning began for the most exciting and expansive addition yet to the hospital. Today, San Antonio can say hello to its newest neighbor, the new Northeast Methodist Hospital. With San Antonio's rapid growth, Northeast Methodist Hospital began to struggle with capacity issues. CEO of Northeast Methodist, Mark Bernard.
We are really experiencing a lot of pressure for emergency department availability and acute care beds, much of that monitored beds. It was pretty common for us to not have the physical capability of taking care of patients and/or people experiencing long delays.
Seeing growing needs in the community, Northeast Methodist turned to Skanska USA Building Incorporated, a leading healthcare construction company, to spearhead the addition. Project manager of Skanska USA, John McEwen.
It started out in June of 2003. We did all the site work, the expansion of the parking lot, and have basically taken the site footprint from where it was to what you see today.
The construction of the hospital was a massive undertaking. Skanska was able to construct an enormous, state-of-the-art facility without obstructing daily operations at Northeast Methodist. Working closely with the hospital staff, Skanska successfully overcame this and many other challenges, including the logistical issue of accommodating the immense crew assembled for the construction. At the peak of construction, 265 workers were on the site at one time. To minimize congestion in the community and to decrease reliance on hospital parking, off-site parking was created and shuttle buses were used to transport workers. Skanska erected 520 tons of steel, placing over 2,900 cubic yards of concrete, 12,000 square yards of sod, and 35 miles of conduit and wire. The new addition has 50,000 square feet of usable space and 20,000 square feet of potential build-out space on the third floor. Chief Nursing Officer of Northeast Methodist Hospital, Donna Arpin.
And the expansion is actually tripling the capacity of our current emergency room, and then also allowing us to add on quite a few additional monitored beds. We have a new surgical intensive care unit, we have a new telemetry unit, we have a new emergency room. We're adding another operating room suite, another recovery room, additional waiting rooms, things like that that are really going to help us just support those primary departments.
Prior to the construction, we were at about we were licensed for 120 beds. Shortly, in the next few weeks, we'll move to 156. And we likely have the ability to take that to 196 beds.
One of the most exciting aspects of the hospital is the new state-of-the-art equipment. The filmless digital X-ray machine is one of only 10 in the country. It eliminates the time used to develop and interpret images by having a higher quality electronic image immediately available to the radiologist. This allows for a more accurate diagnosis and efficient treatment of each patient. Ashley Hickson, Chief Operating Officer of Northeast Methodist Hospital.
I think I'm most proud of the innovation that's been included in there, from the design phase and to the process flow changes that have been achieved. The staff has been very involved from the beginning, getting involved with the design and using their units to the most efficient possibilities that they have. So that they can maximize space, maximize the time that they can actually spend with the patient.
11 months after groundbreaking and 29 months since initial planning, the hospital is now complete and ready to serve San Antonio.
I think the one that's going to be most dramatic, and maybe the one that might be a little bit more personal to me, is the emergency department. It's an area that all of us have accessed at one point in our life. It's an entry point to the facility. It's going to shock people when they see that area.
Aesthetically, it's a beautiful addition. Rock walls, deep, rich woodwork, beautiful flooring, lots of color. It's a real nice environment for people to be able to work in. It's just a beautiful, beautiful building.
I actually, years ago, worked for a heart surgeon in the area, and we traveled to Northeast many times, and it was just a small community hospital back then, and it's surprising to me to see how much it's grown over the last few years. And it's actually exciting to see how much we've been able to meet the growing needs of the community for Northeast San Antonio and the communities around that we serve.
It's unlike anything that I've seen in this market, and we're excited about the impression it's going to leave with folks.
Northeast Methodist Hospital, just what the neighborhood ordered.